Osho, good morning. How's everything on this fine, cold winter day? Hey, did you know? What? Oh, okay. Yeah, the did you know attitude. Hmm. Did you know? Did you know? Did you know? You know, there's a lot of people, they carry their attitude smugness. And if it's not smugness, it's akin to it somehow or another. I notice this a lot. Bible versions. It's like they still it's almost like somehow we got transported in time back to the Inquisition. Okay, one thing that the people love to do with about Bible versions is they'll say, "Did you know?" And then they'll go into different whatevers, And one of the things they love is, "Did you know that your Bible was published by?" And then they go in about whatever about that person. That person was a murderer. That one was a homosexual. This one was spitting water out his teeth and squirting milk out his eyeballs, and whatever, right? Oh, I think, that little bit about the eyeball thing, we think, that's funny, huh? Well, see, the thing is, okay, about Bible versions in general. See, people get caught up in that attitude that they have that spirit that envelops them without them even realizing it, and others just get to where they're in that spirit where I don't care what you say, and blah 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 blah. But the thing is they have this attitude, and it's akin to what happened during the Inquisition. Now, mind you, Bible versions. Well, look at from where all the ones that were. I mean, look at it. People were killed so that you could have the like the Wycliffe Bibles, King James. What was the others? My mind's going blank on me all of a sudden. You know which ones I'm talking about, right? The other versions, in Old English, right? But because that was written in the common language. All right, picture this. All right, let's say, let's pretend that you got that we have this time machine. Okay. All right, so let us get in the time machine. All right, and we have. Let me think. All right, Alice in Wonderland, right? Okay. And so we go back to maybe 1200s, somewhere around in there, 1300s. Maybe we can go, maybe say 1400s. And we go to where they had Old English. All right. And you want to have the people to be able to read that, but you know that they're not going to be able to read that modern language, right? So you have it. So you're going to work on getting it translated into their common language so they can understand it, right? Well, that's pretty much what happens is you, for them to understand it, it has to be in their common everyday language, not yours. But and especially with ours, it'd be too modern and it would confuse them. And same as today, people get confused from that Old English. Now, people forget that the Bible was translated so it could be put in the common language so one can understand. So if translation into a common language is wrong, then the King James must have been wrong because that version is wrong. And the Wycliffe and the other versions there, which my mind seems to be going blank on. But you know what I'm talking about, all right? Because people don't stop to think, all right, about those histories. And of course, there's a lot more to it. It would take, oh man, probably 100 videos or more just to get into that. But anyway, what I'm, especially with me, but the thing is, what I'm trying to get at is about attitudes. You know, that's what I'm trying to pinpoint, is that people want to try to focus on different things, and they just focus on it. Like they can't get past nothing else. They just, it's like a tick burrowing in on a dog's hide, you know, and just focuses on that spot. Boy, he digs in, and when he latches out, he ain't gonna let go until he just plumb full. So we don't want to be like a tick, you know. You don't want to sit there and have that attitude where that I'm right, you're wrong, and you don't want to have that I know something you don't. You're beneath me. There's something wrong with your head. That's what a lot of people get when it comes to that. So let us cast that aside and let us ask if God has accepted them, the people that, like say, if you're one of those people that are guilty of looking down and snubbing on them because they have a different version than you do. Okay, all right, let me remind you of something. All right, if the Lord has accepted them, then who are you to condemn them? It's not your place. But I don't condemn. Yes, you do. And I haven't pinpointed no one specific or anything. I'm just talking in general. I'm talking about attitudes. That's what I'm focusing on. Is it's attitudes. And if it's not Bible versions, it's something. I just used Bible versions because that seems to be the most prevalent thing people like to dig into to condemn people on here on YouTube. So, but that's what I wanted to focus on. It can be about anything. It's attitudes. People, you know, Christians are not, this is not what we are. We're not supposed to be high and mighty. We're not supposed to be, I'm above you because I know more than you lowly peasant. You're going to hell and I'm going to heaven. Because if you have that attitude, you might be the one going to hell and they'll end up going to heaven. Because they'll probably be the ones who have lowered themselves, humbled themselves before the Lord, which whom the Lord will lift up, and whom you have lifted yourself up will be brought down low. So we need to watch our attitudes. We each one. See, I and you, we all, every single one of us have to watch our attitudes, because a person can easily get caught up in something because somebody else has, like getting hyped up into it, and you have to watch that. So let us watch ourselves, and let us love one another, and pray for one another, and help one another. Don't be condescending towards another brother or sister, because they are your brothers and sisters, and so don't be that way towards them. Love one another as He loves us. Forgive as He has forgiven us. Alright, time's running out, so shalom, my friends and my brothers and sisters in Yeshua. Hope your day goes well. Share Yeshua with others. Spread the word. Aho, shalom.